another Sunday, dude.
Yeah, we're recording this pretty late as a car drives by, just like blaring a horn.
Yeah. As Toretto was like telling us what's up right there, dude.
I don't think we have enough horns going off in the background. Can we get any more out there? Jesus Christ. Oh
shit.
No, I'm pretty tired, but I got this. I'm trying to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, man, this morning was an adventure, dude.
Last night you were like, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, I was like, I gotta go to work. Like, I gotta do some work this weekend because we're trying to figure out what time we're gonna do this. And then you were like, I want to go with you. I was like, honestly, it was kind of hard to work you into the schedule.
I believe it.
I was about to go in last night and just like get everything ready or something, and I would have found that flat tire that I like spent all day working on while you were like doing my job for me. That was like the best. But and then so how was your experience, Brendan? What happened?
It was amazing, brother.
It was cool.
You gotta wake up with the sun, dude. You gotta see all the fucking animals, bro. All the dogs. I was telling Megan about all the dogs. I was like, it's just so cool out there.
Oh, the ranch dogs?
Yeah, I'm like,
dude, one of those dogs, like, it's not even anyone. It's none of our dogs. Like,
which
it just
one?
Showed up. The little weird, like the real short-haired small one, the little Chihuahua-looking one.
Let me get at him, dude.
Huh?
Let me get at him, bro.
Oh, good luck.
He'll run away from you or what?
Oh no, no one's ever touched him.
What? Damn.
He's like a legend. Like you know how people always. I was telling you, everyone thinks the bunkhouse is like haunted.
Yeah.
I think Mancha's that little dog. I think he's a ghost, dude. Like, I swear, like we're getting like Sixth Sense here or some shit. I'm just like,
he's like never existed. He's just
everyone's like, no man, like I've seen ghosts in that house. Like I don't go in there past 10 o'clock at night. Like I'll leave my like clothes to like mildew, like spoil. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like the best was like someone came by, like Edgar, my cousin, sold his horse for $7,500.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I was like, and he just said yes. Like, you know, I was like, bro, what could you have asked for? Like, you know, you want them to like try to shortcut you.
Oh, for sure.
So him saying yes at 75 is like, bro, could you have said like 9? And him been like, I'll give you like 8. I was like, damn, dude, like I couldn't believe it. But the guy was there, and like we were house sitting for Peter Shogun's dog.
Okay.
And I would take the dogs to the ranch after work, and the guy showed up to look at the horse and like as a vet check, and he was talking about how he used to know the manager back in the day, and how when he was a little kid he used to hang out here all the time. He's like, that house is haunted, like a lady shot herself in there, a little kid hung himself in there, like there's spirits and all this shit. I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, I've worked here for like a million years, I've slept in there, like I'm not scared of that place. Like he's like, no, like I could go to any house and I'll tell you like who. I was like it's like Long Island median, and I was like, what is this shit? I was just walking away smiling. I'm just like, okay. And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, sometimes I like to think I'm special too. Like, you fucking stupid son of a bitch. Like, I mean, it's one thing. Like, I'm not saying I know for a fact that like a spirit couldn't like mess with somebody, but chances are it's not real. I used to see monsters when I was a kid in the dark, and then I'd like turn the light on. It was just like a shadow. Yeah, dude, it's always some bullshit.
I used to do that as a kid. I would just sit there and like make myself see something.
Pretty much. If you start tripping out long enough.
Well, that jacket almost looks like Frankenstein a little bit, and then 5 minutes in, it's like, that's fucking Frankenstein, dude. Like,
yeah.
like,
so I mean,
so real.
Who knows? Maybe people have different experiences, but that's usually what mine are like. That being said, that Mancha's dog, like people were like, I saw this dog like in the miles away from anything, like in the very back of the ranch. There was a guy who was like, have you seen that dog like in the back of like the Anderson Flats? And I was like what kind of dog? Like,
that's so
a wild
crazy.
dog? He's like, yeah, but it's like really small. And I was like, a small little dog? I was like, nothing could survive out there. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you could put a German Shepherd out there and he'd be dead. He'd be dead by nighttime. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, it's in barren wasteland.
Mountain lions, like the birds, the owls, they just jacked
the amount of birds that we saw around there today, dude. Like,
yeah.
vultures, fucking hawks, fucking a little dog wouldn't last fucking.
No, there's no way. Dude, there's
no.
been like legit dogs that were like pretty big, good size, that were like bunkhouse dogs, and they get jacked by coyotes often. They get tricked.
That's a big thing, yeah.
They like have them chirp them out there, and then like ones are kind of hiding, and then once they pass the like point where like they'll be able to cut them off, they just like gang up on them and like.
Damn, that's
one
so
of
cool.
JR's old dogs had like a leg that was like dead, still like was there, but it couldn't, like it would just walk on like
the elbow.
like yeah, it was fucked up. It was kind of fucked up. Like its leg was still there, but it couldn't like use it. It had no mechanism to it. It was just like.
Jeez.
And he was like that forever. It was crazy. And I was like, damn. But yeah, man, that guy survived out there. He got spotted back there several times, and then he wound up at the bunkhouse. And he just like, we like put food out. He's so smart. He'll go around to every little pile of food for all the dogs and piss on them a little bit, so that like the dogs don't want to eat them. And then he'll like try to like act like he eats them all. It's like so funny. He's like such an asshole. And everyone's like, I want to kill that dog. And I was like, good luck.
You tried, dude.
Like, he might visit you at night. Like, he's so cool. He's like so tough. It's just this little tiny dog. It's just like.
You have to be tough out there, though. Right?
Well, he's a survivor.
Yeah, dude.
Like, he's like a real.
That's a
survivor. To be that far away, like 10 miles into just wilderness, and be seen from like all the way over there a couple times, and then wind up where he wound up, and then we just started feeding him, and he's never let anyone touch him. He doesn't let anyone get close to him.
Dude,
he's just this wild dog that just hangs out and sleeps around the bunkhouse now. And he's like one of the crew, but it's just funny because like I just thought of that joke whenever like the guy's talking about the ghost, and I was like, okay, like whatever, but like what if like.
It's just a
what if he was like a ghost dog? Like, that'd be so funny. I got some pictures of the family that used to live there, and it's like all of them, and you see mine just like in the background. It's like it or something. You know what I'm talking about? Like the clown in the background, just like
oh my gosh, dude.
Pennywise or whatever.
Haunted dogs, bro. That might be like the one like least scary ghost if I like.
I'm like freaking out, dude. I'm like really like.
Is he real?
I never touched him. I don't know. See him, dude. No one's ever touched him.
That is so crazy, dude.
That's so funny. That's some funny.
Yeah,
shit.
But yeah, Rico hooked your boy up over here, and
well, you were really you were trying to come out, man. I was like, are you sure? And then like there was all these logistical problems. And
I got like a broken leg, and I had to walk up the fucking hill.
No. Like last night, we were trying to like. I was trying to manage like what the day would play out like, and I'm like, bro, like what time are you trying to like come up here? I was like, so what? I picked you up at 6:30.
Yeah.
We went and got donuts.
Got some yum yum, dude.
And the girl like screwed up the. This was like the most epic shit. Brandon like
asked her 3 different times.
No. Brandon's trying to act like it was all her fault. He has like
I said, let me get a glaze, and I pointed at it, and then one of these chocolate glaze, which might not be called a chocolate glaze.
Chocolate glaze is not a real thing.
What do you call it? A chocolate dip?
It's just a chocolate round or a chocolate bar. A chocolate
glaze, dog.
No, a glaze is the one that's clear with the glaze on it. So if you say
but either way, I pointed to both of them. 3 separate occasions.
No, then he's saying it like this, but when he was there, he was like, chocolate glaze. She's like, what? You're like, chocolate glaze. And she's like,
I was just thinking chocolate glaze. She's like, she had no idea.
Like we all, like it was like a 10-minute long ordeal. And we're just like, what in the fuck is going on? And then when we left, we like, she was ringing it up, and I was like, damn, it was only like, what was it, like $3? I was like, dude, that's pretty cheap. I was like, this place is sick. And then we like, she gives us the bags, and we like look at the bags, and
it's like a half-eaten donut in there. Like, what the fuck?
It was the thing I ordered that was like I clearly understood, and there was the thing Brandon like there was one donut and there was a ghost donut like.
She's like, I've never seen a chocolate glaze before. I'm like, that chocolate glaze, dog.
So, well, it was only a chocolate, right?
Yeah.
There was no glaze.
There was no glaze. The one she did understand, she like didn't grab, but the one she couldn't understand.
It was so good.
Oh, shout outs to fucking ordering food, man. That is the funniest shit.
No, that shit was. And then I was gonna say something, but I was like, no.
That's when you get spit on a donut after that. Dude.
Yeah.
Like they're like so pissed at that point. They're like, "We've had enough, dude. You've tried to order 6 times. Like, just take this one and go."
No, it was so funny.
Oh shit, man.
We were laughing like from the start about that shit. I was kind of like,
oh fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. And then the real man work started, dude. I was like,
no, that was fun though.
That was actually
like
pretty cool, dude.
Farm simulator. Dude.
That's honestly, that's what I was telling Rico after. How many? I probably did like, I don't know, maybe like 10,
it took
15 rows. Like,
it took a long time to like, because honestly, that stuff has been just sitting there for a year.
I feel it too.
So we had to like air up all the tires, grease everything up, take the cedar off the tractor, fucking hook up the other rig, blah blah blah. It was fun though.
It was a lot of fun.
And it's been a bad year, man. The yields are like, it's the worst I've ever seen. I mean, it only rained 4 inches since September, which is when like
just crazy.
The growing season, like after that first rain, it's when you start disking or you till, and then then you put the seed in, and then you wait for that rainy season to come, and it's just dry farming like hundreds of acres, but. It needs to rain in order for it to actually work, and it's been a bad year, man. 4 inches,
just crazy, man.
Like supposedly, I heard this it was like in the U.S. it's like the second worst drought in 1,200 years, like
jeez,
overall rainfall, and especially in this region, all the way to down to like middle of Texas. Not middle, but like West Texas is still dry as fuck.
It's insane, dude.
All the way up to like Bakersfield, it's just dry. There's been no rain. It's kind of crazy.
It's crazy how much farmland's out there too. Because I remember when we went to Texas and we were driving up, and your dad was just showing us all the land in which there wasn't any farming going on before. And
there's a lot of water there.
Is that why?
There's a lot of water, man.
Well, that makes sense because there was a lot.
You can drill a well out there, and you'll have like enough water to do whatever the fuck you want.
Jeez, dude.
In the Rincon where we're at, that's the best, dude. There's like all these like hot shot people every once in a while like stop and talk to you and just like ask you stupid questions, or like, why don't you guys just like water the whole place? You got 3 wells, like just water the whole place. I'm like, yeah, it's the water situation's really not that good. And then, well, I mean, I don't know. That's what I would do. I'd water the whole thing. And then, like, this same guy's, like, monitors the wells. And, like, we had 1 10-acre field of alfalfa, like, and we were just watering it for, like, 2 years. And, like, by the end of the 2nd year, he was like, don't you dare turn that pump on. You're going to, like, it's gonna go down to the point of no return. We're like, what, bitch? I was like, oh, yeah, so much for fucking watering 600 fucking acres, you dumbass. Like... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know, like
fucking hot shots, bro.
Yeah. He's like, you guys just don't want to do the work. It's like, yeah, okay, dude.
You think you could shoot me if I ran at full speed? Like, what?
Yeah. Like, well, it used to be a lot different. There used to be like, did you ever go to the old shooting range?
I don't think I did.
There's like that. Did you see that little dirt tank? That weird berm on that?
I think I did, actually.
There's like this, it's just a huge, like, man-made pool.
Okay.
And they would like dam up. Remember I showed you?
Oh yeah.
They dam up that creek. Like this was like 80 years ago. They dam it up and then they would pump water out of that creek into that pool and fill it up. And then they would open up a valve and it would just flood irrigate like all over the place. And that's how they would do it.
Dude, that's crazy.
So like they'd pump water into that big dirt tank, and then there was just this big butterfly valve that would just like, there used to be these concrete things going down, and then on the left and right it would just let water come out, and it would just flood the shit, everything. But like, it really wasn't that much anyways, and it used to rain like 46 inches a year, and it's just like, yeah, man, like we're just fucking slacking off over here.
Just fucking holes over there, dude. You're just praying for some fucking rain, dude.
It's bad, man. We're a really bad drought. I don't even know, like,
you know,
we're fucked, kind of. Just it's okay though.
Expect the worst, but pray for the best. Really, that's all you can do.
Yeah, but it was fun, dude. It was cool.
Oh, it was so much fun, bro.
It was good. I needed help because I got to take that tire apart and get the inner tube out of it, and fucking you were helping me do what I needed to get done.
I was fucking playing Farm Simulator, dude.
Yeah. Just watching the vultures.
Just watching them circle my dead body.
I was like, are those vultures or are those like hawks? Because like, and then like when I was like taking the tire apart, I like looked over, you see the one that's in there with his wings out. It's like little vulture head. I was like, no, that's a fucking vulture. I was like, they're just waiting for Brandon to stop. Peck your eyes out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the world, man.
They can feel how fleshy I was, dude. They're like, this guy.
Nature
dude.
is brutal, dude. They would too. You
they
fell
knew
asleep out there.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, this guy's too soft to be out here, dude. Like,
if you were on a roller coaster and you passed out there, you'd be dead in like 10. They just peck your fucking eyes out that way.
Oh my god, dude!
When we first got here, we got some food and like we were just like watching like people fainting on roller coaster compilations.
The slingshot ride.
Yeah,
yeah. It's the best thing I've ever seen. Yeah.
It was so funny because like every once in a while the guy would like go out like instantly. It would just take off. And, like,
and then they'd wake up screaming to just passing out right again. Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was entertaining. I usually don't like watch shit like that. Even though I did see one once where the guy would be like, they were just getting on this roller coaster and started like ticking up the hill, and the guy would be like, dude, what is this? And he's like, what is that? And it was like this like bolt, and he's just like, dude, where'd you find this? He's like, it was right in your seat, like when you sat down. He's like, what? He's like, stop the ride. He's like screaming. He's like, oh my god. The guy's just laughing. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, dude.
That's so evil.
No, it was
so evil, dude.
Yeah,
God,
it was evil, dude.
Oh, there's something about man-made rides that just literally freak me the fuck out. Like, I watched this. It might have been a documentary on the people that created the rides themselves, like the engineers, and how poorly the actual theme parks like keep the rides up.
Oh, they were so dangerous back in the day.
There was one. It was one of the. Remember the ones that like bring you all the way to the top and then just drop?
The deadfalls, yeah.
This cord wasn't like lubed right or something, and it snapped and cut this girl's ankles off, bro. I was freaking, and ever since I watched that, I was like, you know what? I don't think the Del Mar Fair is doing too much of a good job like maintaining these rides.
Well,
like
you have to wonder because like they're not actually doing it. Those people are like they're like traveling.
Yeah.
But
and like alcoholics.
No,
like,
at the same time, no. I mean, look, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you go to the pool game thing, and like no one has teeth. You're just like, can I get more teeth around here?
How many teeth to play this fucking game, dude?
And like, I mean, I'm not even trying to talk shit. Like, it's hard. The life of a
I'm missing 3
carny.
teeth, so I can't talk too much shit, dude.
The life of a carny is probably one that is like. Well, no, it's the same as everyone else's life, dude. It's just a fucking disaster.
When you lay your head down on that fucking pig trailer at night, dude, you just yeah, dude. A belly full of fucking corn and fucking like
sleeping in like the madhouse, all the mirrors and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the only place you feel safe, dude.
The horror houses, and just like creepy, like screaming, like
just eating all the Krispy Kreme hamburgers and shit that they have there, like just the perfect diet, bro. Like, yeah, it would be a rough life, dude. I don't think you have too many years in the carny scene, dude. Like, yeah. Maybe 8 to 10 at tops, but that's it, dude.
If life isn't hard enough,
I almost sober that was bad.
It's true, man. There's like 2 guarantees. It's like suffering and pain, dude. It's like the only things that's guaranteed in life.
Yeah, dude. We're
all dying as soon as we're born, dude. Yep. It's just like the ticker.
It just starts as soon as you come out.
It's like a little hourglass. Just flip it over. It's brutal, man.
Sometimes it gets flipped over too early too. You're like, oh shit, dude. You're
yeah.
just losing time now, dude.
It's brutal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. That'd be I think that'd be one of the worst ways to go, though, is on a fucking theme park ride, dude.
Either the worst or the best, dude.
Yeah, you might be going out in the blaze of glory, dude. Like,
it depends. If you see like the cart come off the tracks, that would be pretty terrifying.
That would be terrifying.
But if you were just on the slingshot and you
it
blacked
just
out.
snapped
No. Hear me out here.
Okay, yeah.
You black out and then you just never wake up, man.
That's almost like
you black out and then you wake up once and you go, then you black out again and then you just don't wake up.
It's like dying in your sleep, dude. The fucking gambler, dog.
Best we can
Kenny Rogers, dog.
Best we can hope for is dying in our sleep.
Yeah, dude, that's the realest shit. I think the coolest death would be on the slingshot, and instead of passing out and just dying, it just snapped, and you just flew off into oblivion, bro. Like
flew off into like the bay, the harbor, and then just
locked into
just sinking.
Yeah.
You're just like
Titanic. You're just like, oh. That would be. If you had to go, I think that'd be the best.
I did the slingshot one time, and I didn't.
You're a fucking madman.
I didn't faint. Oscar was pretty scared, but even she took it pretty good.
Would you bungee jump?
She did. I would. I
just don't trust
I honestly, the bungee jump. Wait, you mean like just in general?
Yeah. I mean, the Dumb Not Fair one scares me twice as bad.
I would do it if I saw someone bigger than me do it.
I feel you.
Like if I saw like the like
Don Vito.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. Just like, my fucking blood was like ripped out of my ear, dude.
Yeah, if I saw like the dad from band, like, or the uncle or whatever, if he went on it and he lived, I'd be like,
race me out, boys.
I'd be like, I'll take my chances. Like
oh my god, dude! Shout out to Don Vito, dude. I fucking love that guy, dude.
No, yeah. If someone went like 300 went on and his head didn't like splatter on the rocks at the bottom, I'd be like, this would be pretty cool. I need my back pulled out anyways.
It's just like a back roller. You're just like,
I mean, you get to hang there for a while and just breathing, just popping.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
That's a good one, dude. Yeah. You know what? I might bungee jump next year, dude. I'm like, I want to feel something, dude. Like, let me feel something, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
No, I mean, it can go wrong, though. I've seen some things.
Oh, yeah.
Someone showed me a video one time, and I was like, I don't want to see that shit.
No. Getting wrapped up in it. You could fucking hit your head on the way back up. There's so many different weird things that can happen, dude. Yeah, I just don't.
Imagine like that. You're like jumping and it's like wrapping around your neck.
Fuck, dude, that would be so bad.
Dude, so bad.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. I don't want to bungee jump ever in my life. Fuck that shit.
I would skydive too. I'd be down. It's not that dangerous.
I don't know, man. I just don't know. I know not too many people die from it, but people do, and I don't. That's enough for me, man. Like, I wouldn't be able to do it. You'd have to fucking tackle me out. I wouldn't be able to fucking jump on my own, dude. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
And I always feel like that's where it goes wrong, dude. Like when like they like push people out and shit, and then you like smack your head on the fucking like floor out, and then you're just knocked out, falling down, like not being able to pull your shoe. Like it's just like the most dangerous shit. Like
I try not to think about the worst thing that can happen. I try to like think about, that's debilitating at a certain point.
It is.
I wouldn't be able to do my job. I almost flipped a tractor over one time, and if I were like, I remember it, and I remember like, don't drive a backhoe up a certain degree because it's so heavy in the back, it'll start doing a wheelie, and you'll like, I don't wear a seatbelt or do anything. I have a fire extinguisher and it doesn't even work. We fucked it off with it like years ago, just like surprising someone. Like, it's like, yeah, I know, there's like if anything goes wrong, like you're fucked.
There's no hope, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but like no, like if you think about shit too much, you'll never take what's that stupid country song? It's like The Rose, you know what I'm talking about? The heart afraid of breaking will never take a chance.
I've heard that one.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Essentially, it's just like, don't think about the stupid shit. Like, but it can be.
Sometimes
creepy.
it jumps right into your head, like you're saying, going up a steep incline and almost flip.
I had no idea that I didn't even think that would be a possibility.
That a fucking.
And I was like, it's just time to drive up out of here.
Yeah.
And I was just going, and then I'm like, dude. Like my tires in front were just like that far off the ground. I was like, and it's starting to go backwards, and I was like, oh shit. And then I just like, it was weird because it stayed like at a wheelie position. I like took my foot off the gas and like it started to like go back more, but then I started to kind of like roll backwards, and I was like,
thank God, man, that's insane.
Like put the bucket down slowly.
Yeah, you know, using heavy machinery kind of like changes the game.
You get real bold.
Oh yeah, especially when you use it every day. You're like,
you get real like,
yeah,
like go into some like muddy spot, and you're like, I can just, because you can like crawl your way out of a situation.
Oh, for sure, because you can use the bucket, right?
Yeah, your tires will go sinking down. Everyone's like, what are you doing? It's like, calm down. You just like get the cloth and just like drag yourself out. You're like, Jesus Christ, like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's like, oh well, sometimes.
It's yeah, I mean, driving the forklift at work is pretty, sometimes I get too comfortable and some like scary shit happens and it like really shakes you up and like makes you realize how dangerous it is, you know? And the scariest part about a forklift is people say at Costco that they ride them so much and they're always honking the horns that people become desensitized to it. So then they don't even hear the horn anymore, and a lot of people get ran over. Like
it's like a phone ring, like back in the day of like house phones, like you just wouldn't answer it because you just wanted to go to message, or maybe it was a fax or something. Yeah, this was like during the like ancient times, dude, with the black magic technology. Like, I still to this day, I've asked like very intelligent people how a fax machine works, and like they just bring up like Sega Channel and then they like leave.
Yeah, that's Sega Channel, dude.
They're just like, well, how does Sega Channel work? I'm like, I don't know. And then they just like, they have this like existential like fucking breakdown. They just start crying. They like get in their car and leave. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought.
Fucking Sega Channel, bro. That shit still doesn't make sense to me.
No one knows what it is.
Phone line.
No one knows what it is. How could you do that?
How do you have like 500 games? Like,
how can she slap, dude? It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Dude, that was the best though. I had one friend that had Sega Channel, and we would just like weren't even good friends with them, but since he had the Sega Channel, we were just over there all the time.
Vincent used to have Sega Channel, man.
Vincent's a fucking badass, dude.
Yeah, Vincent had Sega Channel.
The only person with a Sega Channel and a fucking shadow head, dude. I've never seen that shit either. Shut up, that fucking shadow head, dude.
No, and I didn't even know him when he had it.
What?
Yeah, he had it before I met him, and like that's why I became friends with him, dude. I was like, you had Sega Channel? I was like, you're pretty cool, dude.
I guess I'll come over like
yeah. I was like, how does it work? You're just like, like no one knows how it works.
No, dude. It still doesn't make sense to this day, dude.
There's one rule: you just don't ask questions, dude. Yeah. It has to do with like some black magic, dude. Like, don't worry about it. Dude.
Your parents had to like sell their like second like born child to like get this thing to work for their one child. Like, yeah, it was fucked up, man.
That's so stupid. You said that. Oh shit, man.
Oh man.
No, yeah, good times. It was fun. Today was fun. Those squirrels came out at the end.
Yeah, they did.
Should have brought a rifle. Would have fucking had a good time.
I just kept doing the Clint Eastwood every time I'd like drive by doing a road.
I would like wrecked my dad's truck again. Did I tell that on the podcast yet?
If you did.
Oh, dude.
You might have to get into this story too.
Oh, dude, it's so stupid. I'm so salty about it. It was like, did I tell it on the podcast already? No.
I don't think so. I think you might have just told me on Discord, but I'm not 100% sure.
Did we do a podcast last week?
We did.
I feel like it was on Friday last week. Oh, well, I'll tell the story again. I wrecked my dad's truck. The work truck. The, like, nice truck. They were out of town. I never took it. I never drove it once. And the whole time he's like, take the 22 and go shoot squirrels out in the rincon. I'm like, nah. And I had a long week, and I was like, I mean, I just wanted to unwind. I was like, maybe if I blow a couple little things heads off, I'll feel better about myself. I was like, you know what? I deserve it. Like, I need to decompress and
just relax by murdering.
Yeah, I was like, just relax, you know. I've been working hard. So I was like, you know what? I got his key from the bunkhouse. I had to open up his truck. And then I was like, well, I already got the key. I was like loading on the 22 and I was like, well, I mean, like, I already got the car. And he didn't tell me not to drive it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just like take this truck. And I was just cruising and I was just listening to some bullshit on the radio. I was all relaxed. I was like, this was totally worth it. Like, I'm going to go turn these waters off. I had some irrigation going off in the back and I was like, I'll go turn the waters off. I was just going so slow, dude. And I already passed overtime. Mm-hmm. I was just like, just relax. Like, Oscar's birthday is tonight. We were gonna go meet up for her birthday, and I was just like, got some time here. I'm just gonna cruise. And I get there, and I'm driving. I'm looking down the first field, like seeing if any fucking but squirrels are running around. I'm just looking sideways, and there's this fucking well that everyone's wrecked into. Like, everyone has hit this fucking thing. And I used to fucking shit on people for it. I'd be like, you can't open your eyes when you drive, you just gotta sleep. And like, one day I kind of like had a close call and I was like, I better never talk shit about this like ever again, because like it's only a matter of time before I fuck.
Yeah. It's
taken so many bumpers and dually fenders and like, dude, it's taken its toll, dude. And I'm just looking down the road, like all smiling, all happy, and then I just go, and I'm like, fuck, and I'm like, I was like, no, it's like, yeah, there goes my relaxing Friday afternoon.
Right down the well, dude. Right?
Fucking disaster.
Oh
dude.
My god,
what a disaster! It put me in a mood. It put me like, I don't like easily get put into moods. Like, I'm pretty, you know,
calm.
I can keep my cool for the most part, but dude, I just was like, yeah, shit. Like, I'm like still just dropping that shit.
I can like see it, bro.
And I called my dad. I was like, put me back in, dude. I fucked up. He's like, what happened? I'm like, I wrecked your truck. He's like, what? Send me a picture. I was like, okay. And I just told him what happened. He was real cool about it.
Well, that's good.
He's like, don't worry. Like, I've hit that thing like 3 times. I was like, okay,
thanks,
that's right.
Dad.
He's like, everyone has. I'm like, I'm just in the club now, dude. We're in the clubhouse, dude. Just like
1%ers, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no one's not hit it, dude. I was like the only one. I was like, just flew too close to the sun, man. And then we fixed it, like, pretty good.
That's what's up, though.
Just get a tractor and hook it to the bumper. Get like a chain, like hook it to the bumper, and just like
pull it,
back it up, and just like rips it back into place. And then I like drill little holes in the plastic parts and just like got a baling wire and like wired it up. It's kind of janky,
but it's fucking got some like character now, huh?
It's all right. That's what the back bumper looks like already on both sides. See, we've wrecked that thing so many times.
I mean, that's part of the job, dude. You guys are around some dangerous ass terrain, bro.
Whoa, this is a funny story. One time, Riley like literally almost killed me. This was an epic story. I'm sitting there and like I was like, he was driving, and we were driving in the top, like real flat open spot. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, on the side of the road, there's not like a big gully or any bump or anything. It's like super nice part of the ranch. Like, we're driving and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try and look up some gift to get. It was like my niece's, or I guess it's like my second cousin's like little birthday. They're like 6 or 7.
Okay.
I was looking on eBay for like retro Ninja Turtle toys because he was one of the Ninja Turtles, but like the toys they make now are like whack as fuck. Yeah, I was just gonna buy like a lot of like just like a random lot of like old 90s toys, and I'm looking. Riley's driving, and all of a sudden my phone just flies out of my hand. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just go boom, and I hit my head on the ceiling like so fucking hard, dude.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, I look over and I was just like screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? And he puts the brakes on and he's like, what happened? I was like, dog, my neck. I was like, my head hurts so bad. He's like, I was like, what did you do? We like get out of the car. He drove off the road and it was so smooth and cool that we were just driving. I was just looking down, and then there's these like little rain gutters in the middle of the field to kind of like put all the water into the creek, and like we just perfect. Like it didn't go out at 45. It went like straight up and straight down. We were going like 20 miles per hour, and it's like a ramp, and it just launched me into the ceiling. Maybe 25, dude. And man, it like fucked my head.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like it compacted. I was like, and he was fine. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. And like he was like unconscious. He was just fell asleep. He was driving, and he was just like, and we just like, we're going down the road, just like veered off, and then just went straight into this like ditch and went flying. And it was so funny because like my phone went flying up. I was like, what the fuck? And then it just went. It was so fucked up.
Magic, bro.
That hurt. I had to go get worked on a couple times. Like,
oh yeah,
get my neck pulled down, and my dude, it fucking.
Well, I had compacted so many fucking.
I had a headache for like 3 days straight. Oh. It was brutal, dude. I was like, Riley, you fucked me on this one. And because he was unconscious, it like didn't even like.
He was so loose, like.
Yeah, he was just like.
I was his like body like absorbed everything. Like,
he just like broke my neck. I'm like, fuck, dude, what's the matter with
you? Oh my god.
It
dude.
Really.
That happened to me one time.
Did a number, man. It really
me
did.
And my next door neighbor were like riding after cheetahs one night on one of the fucking cheetah runs, dude. It was like, yeah.
Did you hit
like,
that dip on Mercury or whatever? Oh my god.
And we had no idea that it was coming up. And he was kind of going fast, bro. And the same thing, all I remember was 1 second I was on the seat, and the next second my neck was just into the fucking roof of the truck.
Yeah, dude.
It hurt so bad, bro. And we both like looked at each other, and I know that he felt bad. I just started laughing. I thought it was the funniest thing, though. It's like, what the fuck was that, dude?
Dude, that dip is insane.
Oh my god,
it like,
bro.
And you look on the concrete right there, there's just like deep gouges from like pan like oil pan dust just like digging into the ground, just pulling out chunks of concrete. You're just like, holy shit, dude.
Dude, yeah, it almost took my fucking neck that night, dude. That was
I remember one
so
time me and
bad.
Oscar were going to salt mines when it was down next to the Honda, the used Honda dealership.
Boy.
And we were going, and this guy was like, like just came around us. It was just like a big like Suburban, and it hit that thing going so fast, and it bottomed out so hard. Sparks went like flying everywhere. The car went flying up in the air, and I bet you we were just laughing so hard.
What an idiot, bro! Right?
I was like, I hope your kid's neck got snapped. You dumb fuck. I was like, I was so mad. I was like, you couldn't wait like 5 seconds. Like, oh well, whatever. It's not.
Some people are fucking weird like that, though.
It was funny though.
They just always got to be in front, dude.
I guess, yeah.
You know, they can't wait 5 seconds, dude.
Not patient, dude.
Nah, dude. Patience is a hard thing to learn, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I got to be more patient, dude.
Get Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
That's how I learned patience, dude. Just sitting there waiting for like the shell to like go back and forth, and just waiting, time it, just like,
yeah.
And then just like laying on top of it, and then like accidentally land on it again and go and kill you. It's like,
I learned that lesson hard in elementary school, just trying to jump rope. You ever jump rope?
Yeah.
Like when the people are like swinging it, and I remember I'd sit there and like try to time it. I'd jump in and then just right on my neck every time, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? Like,
it's hard. Those girls are so good at it.
Oh my god.
That's
dude.
the thing. Is like
double dutch or whatever the fuck. Or
if you're a girl that's good at jump rope, don't stop, dude.
Yeah.
Like you could be an astronaut or some shit. I was like, just don't give up. Like
a gymnast of some sort. Like, dude, that's incredible.
If you can practice something, that's the whole thing about fighting games, dude. It's like that's the second. Remember, I was like, the first rule is like, there's no shortcuts to like getting good. You have to do the time, like. And then I was like, oh, I can't remember the second rule. My neck hurts from like an accident I had like 6 years ago. No, but I'm telling you, the other one, and this is like the best thing about it, is that you learn how to like systematically break something down to like achieve a goal. Like at first you suck. It's like kendama. It's like you pick up something new and you just fucking suck at it. And then you're like, I want to get good at this. And like, it's just the most smallest baby steps. You're like, I want to be able to land a combo. I want to be able to beat the computer. Like, I want to be able to beat Seth at the end of arcade mode or whatever. And it's like,
be able to take some health off of my
I want to go to tournaments. I want to not just get hit over and over. I want to block. Like, I want to
block one crazy thing.
I want to like block a mix up. I want to mix someone up. I want to win a round. I want to win a game. I want to win.
Tech.
Yeah, I want to not get thrown. You know, you just these little tiny goals, and you slowly get better and better and better and better and better. And you know, it's always good to try to do something new to like remind yourself that you're capable of this. Like, essentially, it's like a superpower. If only you used it for like everything in your life, like anything that you're not like, you know, the one thing I always hear is like, I can't get my sleep pattern in order. And it's like, you can though. Like, you don't think you can. It's like seeing someone do it's like seeing Daigo do the like Daigo parry and then being like, that's impossible. It's like, it's not. Like, you break it down and you just, you know, can you, like, I always hack it. I don't know, one time, like, well, at one point when I was staying at Tim's house a lot, like, I had a really fucked up situation.
I remember that.
I'd stay up till like 6 or 7. We'd get Cinnamonies.
Yeah.
And then we'd go to bed, and then like Cody'd be kicking me at like noon.
Yeah.
I'd get like 5 hours of sleep, maybe 4 hours of sleep. And I couldn't break that cycle ever. And then what ended up doing was I just ended up staying up as late as I could. Like past when I started getting tired at 7, I just didn't go to sleep. And I just stayed up the whole next day and stayed busy the whole day. And then I went to bed at like 6.
Damn.
And then I slept for like 10 hours and I woke up at like fucking, and then I just did it again. You just do it until you can get into that perfect, like, you wake up when you want to wake up.
Definitely.
It's not easy. Like, it was very hard. And it took more than one chance. It took more than one try, but like, just that, like, breaking things down and like, or even how do you do a combo? It's like, I don't know. I like practice one link and then I won't like go from the one link to the next link. I'll just practice the next one. And then I'll practice every like link in order. And then I'll start to do the first one and then the second one. It's like if you're doing a kendama trick, you know, it's like,
yeah,
you practice doing this spike first, or they land the cut first. Practice just doing that. And then you go from that one to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And then you try to do for the first one to the second one instead of just doing the first
whole
or the second one.
It's hard because it's like it's like skating. There's like a line that you do. And sometimes I always thought about that in Street Fighter with the combo. It's like there's each segment of the line. And once you master this, then you can try the next one. Then once you master that, you can try the next one. And then once you get that down, then you can link them all together. Yeah. Or do the full thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a line I'm trying in kendama right now. And I think I started playing from this week 15 minutes before I go to work. I'll get there 15 minutes early and just play out front. And by Thursday, I was doing a new trick that I've never done before.
Yeah.
And it was just breaking it down and thinking about it in a way that, like, yeah, sometimes you can overwhelm yourself by thinking too much, or like, you know what I mean? Like, stunt yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
So you almost gotta,
it's like burnout.
Yeah. You can kind of just try too hard and like overcompensate. Like, I need to do this and then do it way too much. And you're like, oh shit. Like, it's a really weird thing. And yeah, man, like, shout out to One Friend Links, dude. That shit fucking taught me a lot, dude. Like, that shit's fucking real.
Like, you want to be able to do that every time.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because, like, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to even be funny.
No.
Any skill. You see someone with, like, a bow and arrow or a fucking...
Oh, God, dude. Archery.
Martial artist or anyone who's, like...
proficient in
put
something.
a significant amount of time into, like, mastering something.
Even cards,
It's the same process across all things. It's just... And a lot of people don't ever, like, anyone listening to this probably is into like fighting games, and they do possess this ability. And like some people, like, I mean, there's probably some people out there that like have never tried to do something so much. I mean, everyone's passionate about something, but like you get to actually see that progression. Like, I guess there'd be some things where you really wouldn't be able to tell. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm a good drawer. Like, I got better at drawing, but like, you don't get the validation of like, I mean, I guess you could enter like art competitions, but like it's not that, I don't know.
Art's kind of subjective anyways too, you know?
Yeah. Someone could be like, that's the greatest painting I've ever seen.
You're just like, that's a piece
stupid
of
as shit. Like,
yeah.
And then you like see some like hentai shit and people are just like, ew, that's stupid. And you're just like, oh, who are you? Am I kawaii? No, I mean, I don't know. I'm just talking about math. But no, it's true, dude. Like, anything, it's pretty crazy.
It is, man.
Or like doing farming type shit. I've spent so much time just driving down lines. Like I come up with like, is this the best way I can do this? It's like, this is how someone told me to do it. But once you've done it for like 500 hours, you're just like, there's got to be a better way to do this. And you can kind of like boil it down and like reduce it down to like its parts. And then what is the most like optimal way of doing this, and eventually you come up with something pretty cool. And then the trick is to like never think that you got it figured out either.
Exactly.
Like always kind of look at it from an open mind. Like every time I'm like, damn, I just like today, look, those rows were so thin, and I was like, we got to put 3 together. And then it was like, well, we were using this like 100-year-old fucking rig as the stupidest technology, like, but the other thing was broken, so I was like, maybe, you know, we just sat there and thought about it for a minute, and then we started doing it, and then by the time we were all done, we kind of figured out how to like wrap it all up.
Definitely. And
not get caught, because you couldn't turn around. On the thing we had, you could only make like 90-degree turns. Like, and you had,
it was more
and you couldn't
turns.
And there was, so like there's just no way to turn around. You have to figure out, it's like a puzzle. It was like a puzzle.
Yeah. So
like, how to figure that puzzle out. Sometimes we stopped and walked around and we're just like,
picked up some grass, tasted it, and you're like,
oh, we're like, all right, this way, you know what I mean? Like, but that's like, it's just good. It's just a good lesson. And then like, it's that, you know, that Miyamoto Musashi quote. It's like, when you know the way greatly, you see it in all things. And like, you know, if you can apply the lessons that, like, if you really not master, like obviously master is like a strong word, but like if you put so much time into something, like you can see the
other possibilities, if anything.
Well, like,
right?
It's very applicable in different things in like life. So like, you know, if you just use those lessons and apply that to something else, like you can really achieve like pretty crazy feats, you know, just by not
human beings
not
themselves
quitting.
are pretty amazing creatures.
Not quitting, dude. Yeah. That's a trick, man. Even Matt the other day, he's like, I was talking to him, and he's like, oh, you know, Amazon changed my hours. Like, I gotta go in at 4:00 in the morning now. And I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, and he doesn't even live close.
Damn.
Like, I wake up early, but I like roll out of bed, take like a 45-minute long shit, and then like beat my dog for like 3 minutes, and then I like pat ask on the head, and I go to work. You know, it's like drive 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And like, it's really simple. Like, it's not like, you know, I wake up pretty early, but it's not that bad. It's mostly like crapping that takes like the
yeah. Takes years off of your life.
Yeah. Just like still shitting out Korean barbecue I had like 12 months ago, like pre-pandemic. It's like 20 pounds.
It's just never left. Yeah, it's just so much meat just sitting.
The 20 pounds of toxic poop ad on fucking YouTube. It's like, how do you know?
People think I'm fat. It's just Korean barbecue build up. Like, yeah, it's like backed up and shit.
I had one too many bowls of bulgogi back in the day. It's like, no, but what the fuck are we talking about? No, so Matt was like, yeah, dude, I gotta wake up like at 3 to get to work by 4, and I'm just like, I was like, damn, how long have you been doing this? He's like, it's been a while. I was like, dude, I was like, that shit's fucking hard, man. I was like, that's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's very hard.
Especially if you're driving a distance too. That's where you fall asleep at the wheel, bro. Like, it can be tiring, dude.
It takes a lot of discipline to like be able to wake up fucking to go to work at a job he doesn't even fucking like. And I was just like, you know, I was trying to give him like a pat on the back. I was like, good shit, man. Like, that's impressive. Like, honestly, like a lot of people like probably wouldn't put up, like, a lot of people wouldn't do that shit. They'd be like, you're gonna change my hours on me? Fuck you.
You can find someone new.
I'll like say I don't feel safe at work and like quit and somehow still get unemployment, and then like I'll be getting paid like $1 more an hour than I was when I was working there, and you're just like, what the fuck? And like,
That's pretty fucking real, though.
I was making 15 at fucking there. Now I'm getting paid 16 to like stay at home, and it's just like, okay, but like you don't have any like. There's no meaning in that. It's like,
no.
You know, I think he's doing the right thing. And I was just like, good for you, dude. And then Will out of nowhere just like attacks me. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I didn't get mad, but for whatever reason, he wasn't a fan of showing any support to like his like lifelong friend. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, why stop there? I wake up at 2:00 in the morning. And I'm like, why are you like what are you talking about, dude? And he's like, I sleep on the weekends. I'm like, trash. I'm like, no one's calling anyone trash, dude. I was like, what's going on?
I sleep on the weekends too, bro.
No, it tripped me out. I was like just getting attacked. I'm like, okay, man. I was like, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But no. I was like, what did I say? I was like, yeah, but if you wake up at 2:00 in the morning, like, you really can't get too much done then, right? Like, no one's, I mean, unless you have a job at that time. Like,
yeah.
Just to wake up 2 hours extra just was like, what are you, like, what's the point you're trying to make here? Like, there's got to be some kind of diminishing returns at, like, waking up at some ridiculous hour for no apparent reason. I'm like, he just got triggered by some, like, inspirational ad he, like, saw one time.
Fucking Gary
got,
V,
like, pissed off at the fact that someone was like, good for you.
Gary V, like, told him, if you have your own business, you're the man. He's like, fuck, dude, I don't have my own business, dude. Like, fucking Gary V, bro. Just crushing people's dreams, dude.
Gary V.
He's the one guy that Tim Dillon always makes fun of because he's like a motivational speaker. Where he's like,
I know who you're talking about.
You can do your own business. Like, you can be your own boss. And he's like, that's awesome. What are we doing, Gary? Like, do I call you? Like, what business do we make? Like, I need help, dude. Like, he was just joking that these guys are so vague and like what they say all the time, and Tim Dillon did his own motivational thing called Fake Business, where he's like,
I've seen that.
You do fake business enough, it turns into real business.
No, it's so good. That's such a good bit. That whole bit was so good.
It made me laugh so hard. I was
He's like, I'll just like call a real estate company and like pretend like I'm gonna buy something for months and like keep like fluking out the last second, like be like, yeah, but can we meet like this time? Like,
my guy died. Like, yeah, he's like, oh, we never met up because my client died.
Like, hey, you get good at it. You get good at it. So like, if it was real, you would have been able to like pull it off. But like, it's all just practice. Like, it was so funny. No,
the best part too was like, he does it live in front of like the whole like podcast, and he's calling the guy, and the guy's like, oh, hey, Tim, like, you know, we're all about making deals here, dude. And Tim just goes, yeah, us too. Like just trolling this guy. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen, dude. I was like, fucking fake business, bro. Yeah. I'm like, about it, dude.
Well, thanks for shitting on me. You hear that, Matt? Everyone hates you. Like, no one's gonna let you get a pat on the back. Everyone's gonna like block it,
Matt,
kick you down.
You don't have your own business, bro. Gary V's not happy with you, dude.
No, he don't. No, but he told me he applied for a new job, and I was like, that's sick, dude. Or he said that. Yeah, he said he applied for a new job, but it's probably gonna take a long time because it's like from the city. So for like the school district was like an IT person.
That's pretty sick.
I was like, dude, good luck with that shit. And his mom's worked there for like a million years. So like,
oh, dude.
I'm like, bro, you got the shoe in. Just like, I was like, just don't tell anyone that you don't know how to do something.
Yeah.
If they're
just
like,
lie.
Do you know how to make like a counter hack? Like, what's it called? Just be like, yeah, I did. I was the guy who hacked into the election machine, like, and fucking, you know what I mean? Just be like, that was me. Like, they're like, oh, like, yeah, dude, totally. And then just go home and Google how to do it. And then like on day one, just like show up and just like, just be the guy that they want you to be, man. No one's stopping you. Just
dude, fucking shout outs to YouTube University, dog.
Just be like, I woke up at 4:00 in the morning for like 3 months straight, or like to go to some fucking job I hate to get paid $1 an hour, because if I would have been collecting unemployment, I would have got paid just $1 less. It's like, damn, bro, you're a fucking legend, and you're better for it too. You hear that, Matt? You're better for it, dude.
It's respectable, Matt.
It is. I thought it was pretty cool, but apparently Will didn't want to hear any of it. But I've been just like pissing everybody off anyway. Yeah. I got in the biggest Facebook fight over that stupid senpai apology thing.
What?
The like smash chick who like was fucking with that poor kid, like just messing with his mind and like making out with them, like doing all this fucked up shit. And like, I don't know, this chick, I don't even want to like give it any light a day. Whatever, it got deleted. She deleted it because I'm sure she was like ashamed of herself. Maybe not though. Maybe she just like thought it was. I don't know. I'm not even sure I was right about the whole thing, but I guess to like. Oh, I guess I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it, bro. Let me tell you how fucking upset I was. No, this chick, man, on that stupid. I will shit on this. The whole On Blast show. I don't know what this is. I still don't know how I got invited to this Facebook group, and I'm not even quite sure I accepted the invitation. I just see shit pop up on my feed, and it like.
I wonder what that is.
I think David added me to it or someone, but there's a lot of my friends on there. It's like
okay.
Like J Smack is on there, fucking, Raging Storm X, which is random, but he's a Facebook friend of mine, and he's on there. And there's all these FGC people on there.
Okay.
I guess, I don't know. I've never watched this stupid shit, and I'm sure they have something to say, but like, I'm sure they're not even bad people. I'm sure the girl who posted this shit is not a bad person. I'm sure, but I don't think. The only thing I was sure of was that what they were doing was like. Not productive. It's like it seemed like they were just trying to like stir up that whole thing. I guess she came up. I mean, everyone's got something to say about it, I guess, but like it seemed like an attempt to like just keep a pile on, just keep it coming, because they were like, look at this senpai person, like look at how this scene like protects their like idols or some shit. I don't know. The post got deleted, so I can't remember what it said. But then it just had like someone like throwing trash away, like saying like I don't know if it was the community's trash, which if we're talking about the Smash community, like I'm not even trying to defend. Like I mean, like oh my god, like let's be honest here, like this shit's pretty like it's pretty garbage. It's pretty bad. But you know, it's their problem. I'm sure that chick should be banned like forever. But the thing was that like the kid came out with a statement. And I thought there was a lot of like wisdom in it.
Okay.
Like he was just like, this is my experience, what happened. And he pretty much said that the chick was mind fucking him. And she had a boyfriend the whole time. And she'd like say all kinds of stupid shit to him. Like, when you get old enough, like we'll be together. Like just fucked up shit to tell a 14-year-old kid. She was like 26 or something. I mean, it's bad. And I don't know how far. They went to like third base or something, and she tackled them one time when everyone was drinking at a Smash gathering, and they were playing Mario Party or some shit, and like made out with them, and he was just fucking like in love with her, and that's a really fucked up thing to do to somebody. Like really in my opinion, that's pretty bad. That's about as bad as
coming from my experience. Yeah, that is very fucked up.
It's very fucked up. But the kid had the wisdom to be like, you know what? I'm not trying to get revenge. Like when I was younger, when it happened to me, like I would have, but
I'm just trying to stay in good graces with her so that like
no,
I'm just kidding.
Maybe no. I'm 19 years old now.
We've all been there. We've all been there. If I just don't talk to her for 6 years and then come out of the woodwork.
No, like, he's just like I'm trying to get help. I'm seeing my psychiatrist. And trying to do the work to like get through this, and it was a really bad time, but. Pretty much saying like
to doing the work, bro. That's not easy either.
It's not, dude. This shit's fucking hard, dude. And then the girl was silent for a year, which apparently, like in the article, it says that they were like she was shamed into silence, and I'm like, okay. And I think this was like a pretty neutral. It wasn't partisan or whatever.
Definitely,
like, it wasn't like clearly on one side, like. And it wasn't clearly like supporting her like shitty. I mean, she had a shitty ass apology. I'm not gonna lie, but she was just like
most people do.
She's like, look, dude, I never raped anyone. I'm not a pedo. Like blah blah this stuff. She's like, I got the bite. She pretty much like was like, look, dude, like shit's happened to me, and like I got problems. And, you know, I've had things happen to me, and I'm trying to work on myself. Like, but then there was this part that was like, it like pulled on my heartstrings, dude. It was like. I don't know if she's like a One Piece fan, but she like said something that like Robin says in One Piece when she says, I want to live. Uh-huh. She was just talking about like I was suicidal for a long time because of all the shit people were saying about me. And like, I've decided I want to live. So like, please stop telling me to kill myself because I finally decided not to. And I was just like, why are we like posting a like kind of like shady post on some other Facebook group for your show that you want to talk about and have people fucking like you're promoting some show where you guys are gonna like tear this girl to shreds and like
that's
compare her to like my whole thing is like, look, is it a tragedy or is it evil? You know what I mean? It's like, because there's a difference between the two.
Definitely.
It's like, is it evil or was it a tragedy? Like, I don't know. But I do know that even the worst person, like, I've never told anybody to kill themselves. I've joked about killing myself. I've joked about other people killing themselves. I don't even necessarily think that if you were older, you know, like, I think you should have, like, the same dignity a dog's allowed to have, and like they have like, you know, euthanization and stuff. Like I don't even know how I feel about it, or even like in like a Romeo and Juliet sense, like, you know, even if something extreme like that happened, like I don't think kids shouldn't read the fucking book. Okay, like they need access to better literature than like. You know, they're not getting enough of it. Why are you gonna take away one of the greatest fucking books like of all time that really like resonates with young people because it's kind of an interesting story? Like,
yeah,
it's like why are you just gonna take that book away from them and make them read fucking some other stupidly shittily book? It's like, come on, dude. Like, let them fucking read it. It's not a big deal. They're not gonna like go on a fucking suicide spree. Like, it probably has more to do with the like introduction of like social media than like. I mean, I guess that they were thinking about taking it away a long time ago. Supposedly, it kind of like got romanticized in the age group. But I mean, like, look, dude, it's good literature, okay? Like,
it's very good literature, you know. And there's something to say about a way a dog dies, a dignified death. I hope that my family gives me something like that,
dude. If we're lucky at all, by the time we get old and like,
I don't even want to get old. Like, I'm talking like, I want to go to the doctor.
What are you talking about?
I don't want the doctor to ever tell me anything's wrong with me. I just want him to be in cahoots with Megan and like tell her like, he's got 3 weeks to live. And she puts a little food bag in front of my head and I'm just eating the food out of the bag and she just puts a bullet in my fucking head, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, my favorite meal, dude. Thanks, dude. Just fucking sit down, just fucking, boom, done, dude.
Yeah, that doesn't always happen. Like,
no, it does not, dude. But
the placement of that is very strict and is likely to not go down the way.
No.
You're gonna have another asshole on the side of your face. You're eating through a fucking straw instead of a bag. Like,
yeah, it'd be pretty bad.
No, I mean, I don't know. But all I'm saying is that I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing here? Like, why are you
content, bro?
I was like, hey man, like, look at what the kid said. Look at what she said. Like, they're both trying to like get help for the situations they're in. Like, good for them. I wish them the best of luck. She's like, you're apologizing for a child molester? I was like, I'm not apologizing for a child molester. I just listened to what the kid had to say. And he's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man now. And there's wisdom in that. Definitely, like, just read what he has to say. Like, I don't think this is our time to necessarily speak about it. If she's banned forever, she's banned forever. That's their community. Yeah. They're going to have to do with that. And she probably should be. I mean, that's a pretty bad, that's not like someone saying some stupid word. Like, that's a big deal. But like, to pile on to the point of, yeah. I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, why not? I was like, you're right. I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, maybe she'll change her mind. Like, let's fucking do it. Like, come on, everybody. Like, let's just pile on, dude. Maybe she'll fucking kill herself. Isn't that what we all want anyways? Like, come on. Like, and she's just like, I'm not even going to get into that part of the story, but. And I was just like, what did I say? I was like, it's a fine line between I was like, I don't know you, lady, but like, there's a fine line between like, and I meant this in like a positive way, like an SJW, like someone who's like actually like trying to
change things for
exactly, bring attention to stuff, and a fucking clout chaser, because that's what it seemed like what was going on to me personally. I don't know. I really don't know her intentions.
It's part of the reasons why I don't stream on Twitch, dude, because I would pull my dick out for a stream, just for clout though. Like it'd be all clout, dude. Like if I ever said a racist word or anything, it was all clout based, dude. Like
I'm trying to get attention. Yeah. It's like the like don't get vaccinated. Like I'm not trying. I'm not. Dude, I fucking love Tim Dillon. He's so funny.
He's like, the best, dude.
All I'm saying is that you shouldn't get vaccinated. He's like, I'm not trying to get any attention brought to myself. He's like, but just don't get vaccinated. Like, maybe they'll talk about me on the news and I'll get all this publicity, but that's not my intentions. I swear. Like, it's like the funniest shit, dude. I was just laughing.
Oh my god,
I fucking love that guy. But no, man, it was bad, dude. And that chick. She deleted that fucking post. It made it look bad because I was being real nice, and I told her I was like, "Look, I don't know you. Like, best of luck to you too, but like, I'm leaving this fucking thing. It's just negative bullshit. It's like
it's a cesspool, dude. Some people like that shit, dude. Some people need that in their life, dude. They need to see the negativity. They need to see like, because then it reaffirms that they're okay, you know, I'm like everyone else, I'm fine, dude. Like, there's nothing wrong with me.
No, there's something wrong with everyone. There's something wrong with all of us. Like, it's not the right mindset.
No, not at all.
I mean, it's hard. Like, that moment you realize that, like...
The moment that I realized yesterday when I looked in the mirror that I was fat, dude, I was like, holy fuck,
no, dude, you're like... The moment you, like, you come to the realization, like, all your demise... You're the contractor of like all your fucking just bullshit. Yep. Like everything you fucking everything you think you should be but you're not, and that everything you think you have resentment for all these other things, and you just fucking like I've been in a pretty dark place before, like, but like that moment when you're just like, this is all my fault.
Wait, I am actually in control of how I feel. Like,
not even that. It's like,
you know,
all the things I think someone else did dirty to me, and that's why all this shit happened. It's like you kind of start. You're like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm the one who fucked it all up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the one who like has this attitude that's fucking just shit, and like. Like you're in this terrible place, and you're like, I put myself here. I walked myself.
That's what I'm trying to say. That you're like, in control of your emotions, because instead of acting negative towards something, because I've been in places like that and treated people poorly because they might have treated me poorly, and it's like, why couldn't I have just let it go?
Yeah.
And not treated someone poorly. You're almost giving the same thing you got. It's like. You know, it's like, what is that?
It's weird though, because when you're like really fucked up in the head, you just like want everyone to be in that.
It's the cycle.
You want everyone to be miserable.
It's the cycle of hatred, bro. It's that Naruto shit, dog. How do we end this cycle, Rico?
It's just crazy.
There is no ending it, bro. You just gotta live, dude, and learn, dude.
Never stop learning.
You never stop learning. That's the fucking truth. The moment you think you know everything, you've like already lost, dude.
And think about things for longer than like a short amount of time, because I got to this. I staying right here right now. That was like almost a week ago, and I don't even know if I was right about it. The one thing she said was like, "You're only saying this because she's a girl." I'm like, "You might be right. You might be right. There might be some validity to that, but I don't think it's productive to like drive someone to suicide. Like,
yeah,
maybe she will be a predator for the rest of her life. Maybe she'll fucking become the next like Jack the Ripper. I highly doubt it, but like, I mean." Maybe. I don't know. But
I don't know either.
You know, if someone just says, "Please, like, stop telling me to kill myself," it's like, and I'm not like, it wasn't equivalent. Like, she was just trying to like, fuck, dude, she's trying to get some fucking action on her fucking Facebook page or whatever. Like, whatever. But that's almost worse.
Yeah.
You're like that's bad.
It's not a good look.
And it's what I'm doing right now. No, dude, it's crazy. It's like, if you realize how, if everyone realized how hypocritical they were, like, at any moment, at all times, like, it would drive you fucking mad.
Like, fucking walking contradiction.
No, dude, everything. I like say one thing, such horseshit, because like the same day, already today, I've already like sent a couple people to hell. Like, you're condemned. No, dude, no. I don't know. It's hard though. It's hard.
It is.
Because, like...
Life happens, dude, and sometimes that makes it even harder, dude.
All I'm going to say is that in Lord of the Rings. I'm serious. This is like one of the greatest. This is one of the greatest. The Fellowship of the Rings, dude. Fucking Frodo's like, he's talking about this guy. He's like, he deserves it. He's talking about dying. He's like, he deserves it. Like, dare I say, whatever. And fucking Gandalf's such a legend, dude. He's like, some people do deserve to die. Some people that are alive deserve to be dead, and some people that are dead deserve to be alive. He's like, but who has the power to like judge that? He's like, is it you, Bilbo? He's like, not even the most wise man can see all ends. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was just like, fuck, this motherfucker's smart, dude.
That's real.
J.R. Tolkien's fucking seen some shit. Like, this motherfucker went to World War. Fucking dude, shit. He's seen some things, bro. Like, you only write shit like that if you're like, you had to have like gassed a couple, like 100,000 people, like fucking like. I think he was in World War I, right?
I think so.
That's the story. He was
that's
in World War I.
Incredible, dude.
The Hobbit. He wrote The Hobbit and it was like all nice and like cheery and like jolly, and then
went to World War I and just like
came back is just like the fucking Reapers are coming. Like it's like the most brutal shit. He was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that bro. Oh, dude, that I honestly love that movie series so much, bro. That's like,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty damn good.
I even like those Hobbit movies.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah, bro.
I thought it was pretty cool.
No, hell yeah, dude.
The old ones, even the new ones.
Desolation and Smog and all that shit.
Yeah,
that was fucking good.
Cool, man.
Entertaining as fuck, dude.
I'm down. You're fine.
I will say this. I stumbled upon a show. It's an old show. It's called Totally Obsessed. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's a comedian that just recently passed away that was the host of it. But one of the episodes was a girl that lived in her house with Lord of the Rings cutouts. And she would like talk to them like they were her friends. And like if she had a hard day at work, she'd only talk to the hobbits. And like her husband's like, yo, he's in there talking to the boys, dude. Like, and they like went out to dinner. And she loves to go to dinner with Bo Schmeagol. And what's his other name? Golem.
Jesus.
And she sits there with them and argues for them about what they want to eat for dinner and shit. And like, she's like, I want a Sprite. I want a Coke. And like, and she's like, honey, can you help me? And he's just sitting over there and he's like, I'll just be over here. He's like eating his meal.
It's probably slightly staged. That show is probably, I've never seen this. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will show you at least two after this podcast.
You know, Pit My Ride.
The Pac-Man one, dude.
I mean, like, I'm sure they had like a collection,
the ET one, dude.
And they get on, but then they tell them like, hey, like, just do some wacky, stupid shit. Like,
I almost think that I've met people that are this passionate, bro, about what they love. This guy loved ET so much, he made his own ET museum. He bought a second apartment to make this ET museum, and on top of that, every year in the parade, he wears a red sweater, has ET in the bike, and rides through the parade, and he gets like all of his friends to do it with him. And they're all like kind of weird about it, and he's like, dude, you guys got to get better red sweaters. He's like giving them shit. They're like practicing it and shit, and this guy's just like driving by and he's like, yo, E.T. suck a dick, and like one of the guys just starts laughing so hard. And the other guy's like, I don't give a fuck, I'm doing this for me, dude.
What's this show called?
Totally Obsessed, dude. You have to check it out. That's the best thing I've ever seen. That's what I knew right then when a guy said, yo, E.T. suck a dick.
When did this come out? Like the aughts, early aughts or something? Because that's kind of that's pretty hardcore to say on.
I would say about
was
that.
it like on like
maybe early 90s, early 2000s, dude? Suck a dick, E.T. It was the funniest shit, dude. I was just like, this show is on another level, dude. Like,
that's epic.
Oh my! And the last one I will tell you boys about was a Cabbage Patch Kid that this fucking mother and father like. They like treated it like their kid Kevin, and they would like sit like me and you're sitting, and he'd be like in the middle, and they'd like turn the TV on and be like, "Yo, Kevin, what do you? SpongeBob's on. Do you like this episode?" And like the other significant other would be like, "I love this episode," and like dude, they would like play with each other like that, and like
it like makes me sad. I feel like they're just exploiting like mentally ill people.
And the best part was they had a daughter. And she's like a real person, and she's just like, they like interview her. She's like, I fucking hate Kevin. It's like the best.
It's like Celebrity Rehab. It's like, could there be anything more just
It's just like these people's mental breakdowns
horrible,
on TV.
dude. It is like we're gonna exploit the problems of these rich
Look at him, he's
people.
cracking. He's just like crying.
Like, it's like the worst moments of their life. We're gonna put a camera in your face, and everyone's at home just laughing.
Oh my god, dude!
Just for, I mean, like that will be looked back upon as the
Loud
worst.
Eye.
They'll be like, "What the fuck was the matter with all of you people?" Like,
Yeah,
the aliens probably came and saw that shit and turned around and laughed. They're just like, "There's no hope for these." It's like, what the fuck's going on right here? Dennis
Zombie
Rodman
Rehab is just fucking like. Wasn't I swear one of the Jersey Shore guys was on there? That's when I like knew. I was like, this shit's all fucked up, dude. Like,
I bet, dude. Those guys are
there's
pretty
the
cool,
situation. He's like, hey.
Like when I was younger, I like hated on those guys, and like when I got older, I was like, it would have been cool to know. Like,
It's crazy.
I wouldn't have hung out with them like at like a club or some shit, but just to be like. To go to high school with them or something before they got like famous.
Like,
They seem like they were kind of
they were kind of
dude. They're all on steroids and shit, dude.
Like, beating up that dance floor.
Every time I'd watch an episode of it, they just like one punch knock out some guy at like a bar. I was like, these guys are pretty badass.
Like one punch KO Snooki. There's like that episode was so crazy, bro.
God damn it, British.
Oh my god, dude.
I got murked on Dogecoin, dude.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I like bought it when it was like at the peak. I'm just like, no.
You see, you
I had a chance.
You see what you guys are doing to my man over here?
No,
dude?
I know. I was fucking. I had enough. I just put enough money to where like if I lost it all, it would have been just a funny story, and that might be what ends up happening. And I haven't started laughing about it yet, but like there's still hope that maybe.
I think that was the best joke we made.
It sucks because like I didn't realize you're supposed to just like wait for it to go up a little bit and then sell it. Like it was going up and I was like, oh cool, and then like I just like didn't sell it. I was like, what, to the moon, right? And then like it just went like through the floor. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my god.
It's okay though.
Shout outs to fucking all this new way of like fucking making it rich, dude.
Everything's fake business, fake
fake Bitcoin,
currencies, dude.
That was the best joke we made. Was that when we went to get donuts, and we were like asking if we could pay with Bitcoin, dude, with the fucking Bitcoin ATMs.
We're like, who's gonna pay? We're
How
arguing
many
about
bits
it.
for 3 donuts, dude? Like,
No, don't. I don't know. At first, whenever I saw it go up, I was gonna come on here and be like, maybe people should actually like think about this, but. Yeah, I'm not. Don't get any financial advice from me because I'm not doing too good. Like it's okay. Everyone, just if you want to invest in something, buy an arcade cabinet.
I respect that.
Buy an arcade
Or
cabinet.
a fucking Dreamcast, dude.
Or a couple Dreamcasts.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
No, look when the arcade opens up. I'm serious. This is like I thought about this. It's like encourage anyone who. Thought maybe it'd be cool to buy one, but you don't really have a lot of space for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I better not have that open invitation because some guy will come up with like some dumbass shit. I'll be like, sorry, kid, like this shit ain't gonna make this. I don't want to fucking. Because I was like, we could get it running and then have it. Because at this point, the house thing is kind of a disaster. I'm still.
Actively looking.
No, Oscar's still in her internship, so like they're not gonna because there's no withholdings. They're like, you guys are gonna pay too much money in taxes. You're not gonna go to fucking blah blah and blah blah bullshit. So it doesn't matter, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But like I'm thinking now, just like getting some cheap like office space real estate and just like putting something up in there and having like a more like
legit little setup,
like a local spot. But not like at like a card shop, like or a comic book shop. It's just like that's cool, but like I just want to do something different. Like I respect everyone. Like I don't think anyone's doing anything right now because of COVID, but like when things start opening back up, yeah.
I mean, I think that's a really good idea, man.
But just like if anyone wants to buy a fucking arcade cabinet, like you'll own it. I'll make sure it runs. We can all just take care of them, but to fill it up, it'd be pretty cool.
No, definitely.
And I could even help picking it up and fucking everything about it. Like, just a thought. I haven't actually like thought this out very much. Obviously, like I'm fucking just stumbling across my thoughts right now. But yeah, like that's one little way to maybe get Because I know there's other people. I know what's his name. Chris has like fucking 4 cabinets in his fucking tiny ass house.
It's not even a house. It's not even a studio.
It's like a pool shed.
Yeah, it's fucking out of control, dude.
And it's like, bro, you want to make some room? Get these cabinets like some life to them. Like, I don't know. The thought.
No, definitely.
It's a cool fucking. It's a cool cabinet. This Super Neo 29 thing's pretty sick. And then he's got a what do you call it? Impress, Capcom Impress. Okay. That's a really cool cabinet too.
Dude, that's sick, man.
I know.
Well, I mean,
just a thought. I was just thinking about that like the other day, and I never like really thought about it for too much. But you know, there's people who have random ass fucking arcade cabinets.
No, there is.
Like every once in a while, you'll find someone. It's like
I just bought one from Walmart, dude. A 2x2 one, dude. Is that one welcome or
maybe? Maybe.
I mean, I saw them go down in price, dude.
I have one.
Are you serious?
Well, I got that. I have the good Pandora's box. And it's got like, all the beat 'em ups and shit.
Dude,
so
that's
it's got,
sick, bro.
Yeah, I usually play Punisher on it.
Hell yeah.
And Alien vs Predator.
Hell yeah.
The other day when Paul came over, when you like the stroke of midnight, you like turned a pumpkin. You had to get like going on.
Out there, dude.
That's like the best joke. Me and Paul beat Dinosaurs and Cadillacs, dude. That's the fucking sick, best game, dude. He's like, there's guns in this game? I was like, there's lots of guns in this game. We're just like, just like shooting everybody. It's so sick. There's blood spraying on the place. It's so nice. Oh, yeah, no, it's fun. At least for platform games, that's like pretty cool.
No, hell yeah.
And it plays Neo Turf pretty good, too.
That's pretty cool, then. Okay.
It's not laggy. Like when you hit the button, it's real responsive.
Dude, hell yeah. That's all you want, man.
Pretty much. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. I usually shit on those things, and like the person I bought it from was like smart enough to like actually get the I think it's the 4 Plus. The 4 Plus is like it's got the least latency out of all of them. Even the newer ones, like the 9 is like the laggiest piece of shit.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that 4 Plus is the good one. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fuck, dude, I might have to get one now.
You know, I was gonna play Tetris on it sometime.
Dude, hell yeah.
She doesn't want none of me on Puzzle Fighter. I can pick Dan and like run amok, dude. I'm fucking pretty good at that.
Pretty damn good, dude.
I'm alright. But Tetris is hard. She's pretty good at Tetris.
I suck.
And then it's like you battle each other.
Yeah, like I had.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I respect that actually.
Well, what do you think, man? We're gonna talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier next week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think we're both on the same episode too.
Anything else, man? I know we're doing a short one today.
Yeah, we're doing a short one. I don't even have a comic of the week this week, dude.
I've been hanging out with you since 6:30 this morning, dude. I can't wait to get the fuck out. Yeah. It's only a matter of time before I somehow like offend you, and then you like get all pissed out at me.
And we'll make rival podcasts just like talking shit about each other, dude.
Unintentional consequences. Yeah. No, okay. One more last story, dude. I was fucking with Ryan so bad. We went to Korean barbecue.
This is your brother. Okay.
We went to Korean barbecue on Friday. Me and my brother. He's never been, and they wanted me to go. And I was like, I don't even go anymore, dude. He's like, why? I was like, it's a long story.
Cody
the other day, he's like messaging me. He's like, "Why do you hate Korean barbecue so much?" I was like, "I don't know." Like, should I even tell this? Like, I'll have to go to this shit too. We got 10 minutes, right? Listen, okay. The reason why I hate Korean barbecue so much is because of Evo Japan 2018 or whatever, and everyone was gonna go, and we were like, "Yeah, like." Let's all go to Evo Japan. I'm like, all right, like I want to start saving. And so I stopped going to Korean barbecue. And then I'm like, everyone just like keeps going. And I'm just like, damn guys, like you guys got some money to fucking throw around. We're still like going to Evo Japan. Like, and then, yeah, no one went except for fucking the people who didn't go to Korean barbecue every fucking other week for like a year. So it kind of pissed me off.
Put a bad taste in your mouth or what, dude?
No, it's just... I don't know. I personally kind of feel like shit after I eat it. It costs a lot of money. It single-handedly like tore like a dream of mine away of like going to Japan with all my friends, and like maybe I dodged a bullet. Maybe I didn't have to deal with a bunch of like poor, really bad travelers.
You've been to Japan before with what was it? Keith, and then Challenge, bro.
Yeah, Challenge was pretty cool in comparison, but Keith was an unbearable person to be around. Like traveling, if I'm not gonna lie, like shit didn't always go like perfectly to plan, and he just was not he was not fun. He was not fucking fun to travel with, bro. Yeah. I was like, you need to roll like a Rolling Stone, goddamn. I'm about to like throw you off this goddamn bus. Like he was driving me crazy. Just so many things. It just wasn't the shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Sometimes shit fucking Sometimes you go to Japan in July and it's 150 fucking degrees, okay? We're not gonna die from this. I promise you, we'll both survive this. You think I'm fucking comfortable? You're like half my size, dude. I'm a fucking sloppy mess right now. I'm just trying to bear this horrible fucking heat wave. It was like unprecedented. And then the last time I went to Japan, it was like it snowed more there than 100 years. I was like, what the fuck? And I had like just sneakers on, like my jacket zipper broke, and I was just freezing. I was like, maybe I'll just buy a jacket in Japan. It's like, no, you're not buying anything to fit you, fat boy. I'm like,
you have to like buy like 2 jackets. And, like,
I was freezing. I was freezing the whole time.
That's the realest shit. Dude.
It was terrible, but I didn't fucking bitch about it. I didn't even fucking complain about it until now. No, I complain about it all the time, but it was funny. You know, it was funny. Just roll like a Rolling Stone, dude. Just no one wants to fucking hear about how you're fat and you can't find a jacket and fucking who cares? Well, just freeze to death.
I do have another story to tack on.
Wait, but I was gonna tell a different story and I got down that story, the Korean barbecues. Oh yeah, Ryan. Okay, so Ryan, I was fucking with him so bad. He's like a scientist and like he's all like smart and all this stuff. And then he was like, I haven't gotten the vaccine yet just because I'm a fucking like lazy piece of shit. Same like here. I only see you and like the cows and like Oscar. She's vaccinated. Like I don't see anyone.
Shout out to Justin, by the way.
You know, I want my mom to get it really bad. I'm like, you need to get the vaccine, and she's like, I'm old and like,
I don't need it.
I don't believe in it. I'm like, oh, you're so dumb. Like, I mean, whatever. I hope nothing bad happens to her, but for whatever reason, she's like against it. And like, I'm not. But I was fucking with Brian. I was like, you know, I feel like any day now they're gonna like offer people $100 to get the. Like, I was totally fucking with him. I was like, so I'm just gonna wait until they give me $100 to get the vaccine. He's just like, he's getting all pissed off, and it was so funny, dude. Because it was a bit. Yeah. Like as soon as anyone's like, hey, like please get the vaccine, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I don't care. Like I'm not like I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I'm just busy. I don't feel like I'm like gonna. I mean, who knows? I might get it and give it to my mom and I'll feel terrible, but I told her to get the goddamn vaccine. She didn't get it, so like, I'm not gonna die probably. Like, she's the one who needs to fucking worry about it. But I was just like, yeah, man, any day now they're gonna be like giving people $100 to get the vaccine, so I'm just waiting for that. Like, and he's just like, what's the matter with you? And I was like, can you blame me? I was like, I was doing this bit. It was so funny. I had no idea I was fucking with that. I was like, how? I was like, did you? He's like, he's like, I paid money to get the vaccine. I was like, does that make you special, dude? I was like, makes you a dumb motherfucker. I was like, look, any minute now, someone's gonna give me $100. I'm gonna take it. And after a while, he started realizing that I was joking, and he thought it was really funny. And I was just like, you see, you're supposed to laugh at this kind of shit. Like, you're not supposed to be like upset. Oh my gosh. It was so funny, dude. We were having a good time.
That's pretty funny, bro.
It was funny. Like I like changed his mind. They're like, this isn't something to joke about. To like at the end, like we were laughing so hard about that shit. Like it was like the funniest shit.
Sometimes you gotta joke, bro.
I did scare him though.
Why?
I scared the fuck out of him. I was like, I don't know about this vaccine, bro. He's like, this was like part of my bit, and it's not really a bit. I was like. He's like, why? Why would you be fucking worried about it? I was like, cause man, on the ranch, like I see all the unintended consequences. Like you see the stream come in, you try to divert the water, and it ends up causing more damage than you would have if it causes more damage than it would have if you just would have left it alone. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, okay, so you got this vaccine and you're putting this spike protein, all these humans, and the virus is still trying to survive, like still trying to find a way to like get into people. I was like, that's why all these random mutations keep happening, dude. I was like, look, man, we can't call it the Chinese virus, but we can call it the UK variant. The fucking, I was like, dude, it was like the most epic speech I've ever given. And he's just like, where are you getting at? I was like, so today, like, kids are like, you know, kids are safe for some reason. I was like, what if this shit just mutates into where, like, that's where it finds a way to survive, is like by being more, instead of like attacking old people and people with like immune deficiencies, like it starts go jacking little kids instead, dude. I was like, and by the time when they count all the bodies, it's going to be more than it would have been if you just would have left it alone in the first place. And he's sitting there and he's like all mind fucked. I was like, bro, I'm fucking like, I was like, I'm fucking with you, bro. Like, come on. And he's like, dude, that's like, yeah, no, you're not. He's like, the evolutionary strain you're putting on this virus could make it go to like little fucking kids and little shit. I was like, don't listen to me. I got a 3rd grade education.
Yeah.
What do you think?
At least you graduated high school, though. Shit, bro.
Yeah, but I stopped learning from 3rd grade until a couple years after high school, and then I started learning again. Yeah. And hopefully I never stop.
Yeah, that's the amen to that, dude.
Yeah,
amen to that.
That's the goal. Just don't stop trying to learn about stuff.
Don't stop believing, dude.
What were you gonna say? The last story?
I was just gonna say that something like the Japan story, where I have a coworker who was telling me kind of the same thing, where he's like, he has this best friend and they're just both alcoholics, and he's just like, man, I just so want to like go to Ireland with my like alcoholic friend and just like fucking drink it up, dude. And his friend was like, yeah, dude, like let's fucking go, dude. And he's like, all right, dude, start saving now. And he's like, all right. He's like, it's been 5 years and the guy has nothing saved. And I was just laughing so hard. I was just like, that's fucking real, man.
It's hard, man.
Some people can't really do it. The thing is, sometimes
I did learn how to do that though, to make a budget for something.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. When you're living beyond your means,
like I'm a stupid son of a bitch.
Oh,
but I do know how to make a budget to get to a certain point. Like as far as like, this is how much money I have coming in. This is how much money I'm trying to save. How long will it take? And even a date to the date. I'm pretty good at like accomplishing those
goals.
And it's just waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just discipline. It's the same thing.
And it's, I'm really bad about eating out. I'm kind of lazy about packing lunch, but it's like making food at home helps. Just buying less things that you want. I'm a very wanton person. Like if I see something I want, it's like sometimes hard for me not to. Like I bought 2 kendamas this week, dude. And like I have a rack over there full, and it's like, did I really need 2 more? But it's like, you bet your ass I did, dude. You bet your fucking ass.
Yeah. It's. I don't know. Oscar's the one who's kind of the leaky faucet. She spends a lot of money on shit, but she makes money now.
Yeah.
So I don't really spend. I've spent money on gas. This shirt, fucking a couple years old, it still works.
There you go, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, the button on these pants are broken, and I'm just tying it together with a shoelace. But that's besides the point, dude. Yeah. That's the one thing I do budget on. This is the worst part. Again, we're gonna end it here, but I spend money on things I want, and I budget on things I need, bro. It's like the fucking truth, dude.
If you can land a combo, you can make a budget. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Straight up. No, I'm straight up. Like anybody, you want to fucking buy something?
Luckily,
you can do it.
Luckily, I do have a savings and I have saved money, but it took a minute for me to get there, dude. And like I said, sometimes I still make mistakes.
Once you stop just spending money on like just shit that you usually spend money on, like you start to forget that you used to spend money on.
Well, it gets crazy because it gets to a point where I used to live paycheck to paycheck. Now I still have money in my account when I'm getting paid.
That's good.
And that's a whole different thing.
That's a good feeling. I remember putting $3 on a gas tank before.
Oh my God. Change, dude.
How many times?
I remember one time I counted out $5 in change and walked in, and the girl was like, you owe me $1.50 still. And I was like, I'm pretty sure she robbed me. I'm pretty sure I got robbed, but I was mind fucked, dude. Because I always hate paying in change. That's like my biggest like fear, is that I didn't count out the right change. And then she just like counts it. She's like, you're short $1.50.
I got robbed at a gas station once like that. It was this was like the most brutal.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like
I had like $21 or something, and I was gonna put in gas,
Mm-hmm.
and I accidentally gave him the wrong number, and the girl that was there started pumping, and I was like, I went to my pump, and I was like, I mean, I had no money, bro. Like, I had no money, nothing. It was bad. It was all I had to put money in the thing, and I go to push the button, it's not working. I'm like, what the fuck? And I go in, I'm like, hey, like it's not working. And she's like, you didn't say number 8, like you said number 6 or something. And I was like, did I? I was like, and I look, and there's some girl pumping gas there. And she's like, she's pumping the money that you put in. And I was like, what? And I went over there, and I was like, hey, like, I was like, I put money in this tank on accident, like, and she's like, oh yeah, cause like I never put my card in. I was like, okay. I was like, well,
you gotta buy me gas.
I was like, can I get like? She's like, I can't. I was like, really? She's like, I can't do it. I'm like, how
is that even real?
I don't know. I know what gas station it was though, and I'll never fucking forget.
Holy shit, man!
It's like the Nordal one, you know, like where the off-road warehouse is, like on like. If you go past, like, you're going to Montiel,
okay,
and you go across the freeway, or there's like a Shell on the right-hand side, right on the other side of the freeway, the 15.
Okay.
There's like, or I guess that's the 78. That's the 78.
Okay.
So you pass like the Walmart, and there's like on the right, there's a Shell. On the left, there's like a Gilberto's inside of an AM/PM. It was that gas station, dude.
I've gotten sick from that Gilberto so many times, dude. You have no idea, dude.
Maybe there's a ghost there or something. Just haunting people.
That shit's fucked up, dude.
She went to push number 8, and the ghost pushed number 6.
Yeah.
It's like just playing games with them.
And then fucking Zach and the whole Ghost Hunters crew's there, like fucking making an episode for Cloud, dude. You're like, what's going on, dude?
Totally obsessed. AM/PM. Like,
yeah, like
gas
AM/PM
station
jobs.
jobs. Good shit, man. Let's fucking put
Good
it down.
shit, boys.
Common, dude. Good
Next week.